Hello everyone, welcome back to our third lessons today. We are hello everyone, very happy for being here on this third lesson. I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes, okay? Then we can start with the content. I want to have the most people as possible so we can have a broader profit of our time and for people to enjoy more this class, okay? I just want to thank you all for being participating, for filling all of the cards. It has been amazing. This is an amazing class. So thank you guys. And I'll be waiting for more 9 minutes, okay? Then we can start. Hello everyone. You're welcome. I'm going to wait till the minute 10, okay? So we can have the most people as possible in here. Hello, everyone. Hello, team. Hello, Nicole. Hello, students. I'm waiting you guys for 18 minutes now. 18, 80 minutes remaining till we start with our content. Some of you guys already text me. That's really great. I want to thank you guys for the dedication and the application on this class. This is really important, not only for being in here, but to participate, to comment, to call us, to take your doubts. It is really important to share with us what you guys are thinking, if you guys are enjoying it or don't. Thank you guys. On today's class, we are going to talk about my product, okay? And also the 4 P's of marketing. This is a really cool class. It seems difficult, but it's don't. Okay, if you guys need any help for doing what we are going to learn in here, you guys can call me on WhatsApp. Even on the mentorship program, I'm going to talk again with you guys about this, so you guys can have a better profit of this content. All right. So welcome you guys. I'm going to wait 6 more minutes to the minutes 10, okay? Then we can start with the content. Good afternoon, Josephine. You're welcome. Thank you for joining this third class. We are half the way of our journey here. This is the third class. We are going to see each other till the fifth class. Then we start the mentorship program, okay? It is really important, guys, to be participating on the mentorship program so you guys can reach your goals, your objectives, your dreams, okay? We are here to make your dreams come true, so enjoy it. Welcome you all. Thank you guys for filling the cards online, okay? For sending us a print of it, for printing your screen. So thank you guys for being participating so much. Thank you guys for the effort. We know it isn't easy for being in here. You guys have your life, you guys have your trouble. So thank you guys for being in here. Anything you guys need, just call us on the WhatsApp. You guys can use our chat group. You guys can use our personal WhatsApp too. You guys can call us in there. Feel safe to call us, okay? Feel safe to call us, to talk with us, to talk about your doubts. Good evening, Mr. Abraham. Abraham Sunday. Sorry if I misspell any pronouns, okay? Because names in Brazil are different than Nigeria. And if I misspell any pronouns, please don't be mad at me, okay? But if I misspell any pronouns, you guys can correct me on the chat, okay? If I call you Mister and you are a Miss, let me know, please, so I can do it again. Good evening, Miss Rebecca Yakubu. Thank you for joining this third class. It is really, really important for us for having you guys in here. This is the halfway of our journey here, learning this first part of our class of our course, okay? How to take a business off the ground, okay? These are the basics about having a business, about running a business, and then we can get more deeper on those contents in the mentorship program, okay? That's why it's so important for being part of the mentorship program, for joining us, for being on the WhatsApp group, filling out all of the cards online so you guys can be able to join this mentorship program, okay? I'm going to be your mentor, I'm going to be your professor also in the mentorship program, okay? So if you guys need anything, if you guys need any help, you guys can call me on WhatsApp, chat me, okay? I'll wait just for more 2 minutes so we can start with our content. I want to have the most people as possible listening to all the content. Okay? Good evening, everyone. In 2 minutes we can start. I'll just waiting for more people to join. I just want to remember you guys, on this class we are going to talk about the 4 P's of marketing. We are going to talk about product, price, place, and promotion. Okay? It is really important to know all of those 4 steps. Those are the basics of running a business. If you guys master this, you guys will have no trouble at being a entrepreneur. Okay? This is one of the most important lessons we give you guys in here. Okay? I'm going to wait only for a few minutes. Then we can start. Let me see the YouTube message. I'm going to put in the chat live so I can see what you guys are saying. So, what you guys thoughts about the first class, the second class? Have you guys been enjoying it? Let me know here on the chat, please. Write down what you guys are thinking about those classes. If you guys have any trouble at filling the online cards, please let us know. If someone isn't already on the WhatsApp group, also please let us know. Nicole is going to send you guys a invite. Okay, so let us know, please. Well, I think we can start now. We are at the minute 11. I said I'm going to wait till 10, but I've waited 1 minute more. So let's start here with our third lesson. Welcome you all. Thank you guys for being in here, for being participating. Okay, you guys are awesome. Okay, thank you guys for your time. Okay, for being in here, for being participating, for being commenting. Some of you guys already texted me on the WhatsApp. Okay, so this is really important. We are really happy to see you guys enjoying it or having you guys participating. This is really, 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 really cool for us, and we are really, really glad for being here, ministrating this class. Okay, it is really important for us. This is our fourth class here in Nigeria. So we are really, really happy for coming back in here and teaching you guys. Okay. So let's start with our third lesson. We are half of the way of this journey. Okay. So on this class, we are going to talk about the 4 P's of marketing. I've already give you guys a spoiler. Please don't read what I've just showed you guys. But I would like to know if you guys can say to me a little bit about those 4 items. Can you guys give me some examples of it? What you guys think this is about? Have you guys already heard about the 4 P's of marketing? I want to know if you guys know what is product, price, place, and promotion talking about. Please let me know. I'll give you guys 4 minutes for talking about this on the chat, here on the chat. Please let me know if you guys already know about product, price, place, and promotion. Any students from the last year's class? I know Rebecca have been part of the last year's class. So if you have anything to say about it, I will be really glad to be reading it. Please let me know if you guys already know anything about the 4 P's of marketing: product, price, place, and promotion. I'll give you guys some time to write about it. Also, I want to thank you guys again for being part of this third class. This is the half of our journey here through through this part of the course, how to take a business off the ground. Okay, these are the basics. We are going to going more deeper on the mentorship program. I want to remember you guys that I'm also am going to be your mentor. You guys aren't going to have other teacher. Okay, so this is really important to know. Any of you can share with me about the 4 P's of marketing? If don't, I'll I'll proceed with the content. No one said anything, so let's proceed with the content. Okay. So the 4 P's of marketing, they are the 4 fundamental pillars of any marketing strategy. Okay, so it is really, really important, guys, to understand those 4 concepts so you guys can reach your goals, so you guys can manage your time, manage your production, okay, to have a better profit of it. And if you guys need anything, you guys can talk with me. Please use our WhatsApp group for taking for making questions, okay? So you guys can take your doubts out, okay? So on the four P's of marketing, we can talk about product, who is the first. The second is price. The third is place, and the fourth we are talking about promotion. Okay, it is really important. We understand those four steps of marketing. Okay, because if we have any trouble in one of these, it can compromise the whole situation, the whole operation. Okay, so it is really important for us to understand how we are going to use those four steps, those four strategies, so we can reach our goals. Let me see if anything said about this on the chat. No, no one have commented yet. But let me know if you guys have a compliment, if what you guys are understanding, what you don't. If you guys need me to come back any slide in here, you guys just need to talk to me on the chat, yeah, and I'll come back. Okay? If you guys are having any trouble texting here on the YouTube chat, you guys can also write it down on the WhatsApp group, okay? I'm reading both at the same time. I'm always reading the WhatsApp group and the YouTube chat so I can know what you guys are thinking, what you guys are enjoying or don't, okay? Please let me know if you guys aren't understand anything, okay? If you guys don't understand anything, please let us know. Rebecca Yakubu is saying, yes, the training has been impactful. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying. I know this is not the first time of some of you, just like Rebecca. I can remember Rebecca from last year class. I think the most we are in here when we see the same class, uh, but with another teacher. Sometimes we can learn more. We can learn more from the teacher's point of view. Okay, every teacher has a point of view, and when we participate again of this course, I know you guys are learning more and more content and getting more explanations. Okay, so let's move on in here. So they are the four fundamental pillars of any marketing strategy. Okay, we have to have this in mind. And let's start talking about product. Okay, so the product is how do we generate value for our customers with our product. Okay, we have to have this in mind. Okay, remember you guys that value is really different about price. We have price in here, okay, but when we talk about value, we are talking about what we have as a differentiator, what we have that make the eyes of our clients shine. I always want to talk. I always love to talk about it. We have to make the eyes of our clients glow. Okay, so they can buy our product. Okay, and we use those strategies for that. Okay, so how do we generate value for our customers with our product? What is the unique selling proposition, USP, of our product? What are the design and features of the product? Okay, so it is really important for us to understand what we are selling. Okay, we need to be experts of the product we are selling. Let's say I am going to start to sell hats. Okay, I'm going to start to sell hats, and I don't know anything about doing a hat, okay? Uh, but I need to start to get to know it better. Okay, and we need to start to know it better. We need to get deeper on this product. Let's say we are going to start to sell bread. We need to know how to make a bread. We need to know what kind of bread is healthier than another. Okay, so we can always choose what is better for our customers. Sometimes our customers are going to be someone who never bought this type of product, and sometimes they also are going to be experts. So it is really important for us to understand what we are selling and what our product is made for. Okay, it is really important to know what our product is made for, so we can explain it to our customers. Okay, remembering that it is really important to generate value for our product. Let's say we are going to sell juice, okay? Let's say we are going to sell juice, but we have the powder juice and we have the natural one made by the fruit, made by the natural fruit, okay? And the juice made by the natural fruit, it is really, really tasteful than the powder one, okay? So this is a way to generate value. My juice is more tasteful than the other one, okay? This is a way to get value, okay? Let me see if you guys are saying anything on the chat. Oh, Noja James is saying, good evening, everyone. I'm very sure that today's training will be very great. And Moses Hayab is saying, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Onoja James and Moses Hayab. Good evening to everyone who is in here on this third lesson. Okay? You guys are welcome. Please, if you guys need anything, let us know. So we are already talking about product. Let's start talking about price. Okay? So I'm seeing in here that on this slide we have product and product, okay? But this is product, price, place, and promotion, okay? We have misspelled in here. We have product twice in here. It happens. But when we talk about price, guys, we are talking about this one, okay? Price. So, what are my competitors' prices? What value do my customers perceive in my products and services? How much are my customers willing to pay? Remember the last class when we were talking about research. We need to make a research. We need to make a research with our clients, with our customers. We need to make a internal research so we can reach better prices, okay? And we also have to make a competitors research, okay? We need to know how much is our competitors charging their customers, so we can have better prices or don't, okay? We can have a cheaper product, okay? We can have uh, other ways of giving value to our products, okay? So it is really important to know how much is my competitor charging their clients, what kind of value does my customer perceive in my products, and how much my customers are willing to pay. Let's say my customers are willing to pay $5 over my product, but we are charging them $20, okay? I think this won't be a good way of selling our products, okay? We need to get where our clients are going to will to pay. Okay, so it is really important to reach a a a good price so our clients be satisfied. Okay, so let's move on to the third one when we talk about place. Okay, on this one in here. Okay, we are talking about place, not price. We have misspelled it, but we are talking about place. And when we talk about place, we need to know what is the location of my business? Where does my customer want to be served? Can I utilize all the sales channels that my customers want to have available? So this is really, really important, guys. Let's say I'm willing to rent a place and open a physical store, but my clients only want to buy online. Do you guys think that is important to have a physical store if our clients are willing to buy it online? I don't think it has much sense. Okay, so it is really important to make a research to ask our customers if they like to take the product on their hands. Most of people like to take the product on the hands. Let's say about this pen, for example. We have this pen in here. Some clients will buy it online, but some clients like to take this pen on their hand. They like to try it, how we can draw, how we can write with it. And this is a kind of experience. Okay, we are selling a experience. So when we give our product on the customer's hand, they can feel the quality of our product. But sometimes our clients won't like to buy it in person. They would like to buy it online. So we need to make this research so we can reach a a better way to get into our clients. Okay? So let's move on in here. The fourth one, we are talking about promotion. Okay, so we are going to talk about advertising. Okay, so when we talk about promotion, we need to think about how do I promote my business, products, and services. How do I strengthen my brand image? And how do I create advertisement that generates sales? Okay, so this is a really important thing to think about it. Okay, when we talk about promotion, guys, we like to say here in Brazil, I don't know if you guys have that in Nigeria, but in Brazil, we like to say that promotion is the soul of our business. Okay, so if we don't think about promotion, we if even if we have a good product, people won't know about it. Okay, so if you have a differentiator, if you guys have some value on your product, we need to get the client to know it. Okay, it is really important to make our clients to know it better and know every characteristics of our products. Okay, so this is really important to know how to communicate to our clients. Remember last class when we are talking about target audience, we need to know how we talk about how we talk to our target audience. Okay, it is really important to know how to talk with them and how to reach them the better way possible. Remember the example I give to you guys. If you guys have customers who are kids, you need to talk in a simple way so they can understand. If your clients are more elder people, for example, you guys will need to talk then in other way. If you guys have a target audience from 20 years, from 30 years, you guys will need to talk like a youth language. So it is really important to adapt your language to every kind of target audience you guys might have. Okay, this is really important and this make a big difference when we talk about reaching them. Okay, it is really important to give them the right speech on the right place so we can make a sale. Okay, this is really important to improve our sales. Let me see if anyone is saying anything on the chat. No, no one is saying anything. Okay, so let's move on in here. Okay. Also, just before we can move on to the next slide, I want to talk other thing about promotion. Okay, it is really important, guys, to think about conversion. Okay, it is really important to think about conversion. So with how much people I need to talk, how many people I need to talk to make a conversion. Okay, it is really important to understand this point of conversion. Let's say we need to talk to 1,000 people to make a sale. Okay, so we need to get a way to talk to more people. Okay, so you need to establish a goal. Let's say we need to sell 5 items on of our business. Okay, we need to sell 5 items a day. So if I need to talk to 1,000 people to sell one product, I need to make a strategy to talk with 5,000 people so I can make those 5 sales. Okay, it doesn't mean that sometimes I will talk to 50 people and I'm going to make those sales. But sometimes I'll need to talk to 500 to 5,000 so I can really get into those within those 5 sales. Okay, so it is really important to think about how many people I need to talk to make a conversion. Okay, how many people I need to talk to make the conversion in a sale. Okay, it is really important to know that so you guys can have the frustration of talking to people and receiving no as a answer. Okay, so this is really important. Okay, for giving you guys some motivation and for giving you guys ways to think in a strategy to reach more people. Okay, it is really important to reach more people, to talk to more people. The most people you talk, the most sale you are going to make. Okay, so this is really important to get. Could you guys get it? Let me see. Mohamed Abdul Kadir is saying good day, good day, good evening. Mohamed Abdul Kadir, you're welcome. Welcome to our third class. And let's move on, guys. We talked about product, we talked about price, we talked about place, and we talked about promotion. Okay, so let's move on in here. So let's talk about my product. Okay, it is really important, guys, to add value to our product. Just like I said on the last slide, we need to add value at our products. So most business are unable to differentiate themselves and add value. How can I do it in a new, better, or different way? How can I position myself authentically? The greater the value my customers receive, the higher is the price I can charge. Okay, so it is really really important, guys, to know what can differentiate you from your competitors. Okay, what differentiates my product from product is the price. They have a cheaper price, they have a high price, they have a better quality, they have a better price, they have a better color, they have a better design. Those the way to adding value, guys, are infinite. Okay, so you guys only need to think how do you do it in a new, better, or different way? Okay? I'll give you guys some minutes. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to write here on the chat. How would you add value to your product? Think about your product. How can you add value to it? Please, I'll give you guys 5 minutes to write here, to write it down here on the YouTube chat. If you guys are having any trouble writing it down on the YouTube chat, you guys can also use our WhatsApp group. I'm reading them both. So if you guys want to share with us, it will be amazing. Please, it is always a pleasure when you guys share with us your opinions and what you guys have to talk about it. So let me know. How would you add value to your product? Or if you already have a product, if you already have a business, how have you add value at first so you guys can reach a differentiator? Please let me know. I'll give you guys 4 more minutes. I'll wait you guys till the minute 40 of this class so we can move to the next slide. Okay? And if you guys aren't understand anything, if you guys doesn't understand anything I say, please let me know too. Okay? So how would you add value to your product? Please let me know right here on the, it's just write it down here on the WhatsApp, here on the YouTube chat, sorry. Or you guys can use our WhatsApp group as a communication channel too. There is no problem. I'm going to read it the same way. I'll wait you guys till the minute 40 of our live so we can move on to the next slide. I want to take this moment to remember you guys that you guys need to fill all of those 5 cards on the GPF Nigeria Students Portal. Okay, I'm going always to be talking about it to remember you guys. Okay, Nicole always send the link at the end of this class on the WhatsApp group so you guys can reach the card and fill it. Okay, if you guys aren't still on the WhatsApp group, please let us know so we can send you guys the invite of it. Please let Nicole know so she can send you guys the invite. Okay? So please let me know, how would you guys add value to your product? I'm waiting you guys to write it down in here. How would or how did you already add value to your business? For example, I'm going to give the example of me. Okay, I'm a singer, and also I'm a multi instrumentist. Okay, so I play a lot of instruments. I play guitar, I play acoustic guitar, I play bass, I play keyboard, I play drums, I play. Let me see. Do I play any other instrument? I can play a lot of drums instruments, so it is really important this for me to differentiate myself from other musicians. For example, let's say there is a singer who only sings. No, I can sing, I can play drums, I can play guitar, I can play bass. So this is my differentiator. What is your differentiator? How do you add value to your business? This is how I add value to my show, for example, to my presentation. I'll give you guys some minutes to talk about it. So Moses Hayab has shared with us. Please, thank you, Moses, for sharing with us. He's saying, keep learning about my product and providing better services to my clients. Yes, this is also a way to add value because when we show ourselves as someone who is expert in every area we are going to work, we need to show we are experts on this area, okay? Because we can make our customers to be more secure to buying for us, okay? It is really important to pass this safety to our clients, so we can reach them in a place others don't, okay? So the better our services to my clients are, the better are my communication, the better is my conversion of sales, okay? So we need to know how to talk simple and directly way about our product, so we can resume it the most as possible, okay? It is really important to resume and also make the client understand what we are talking about. This is really a key way to add value to our service. Moses, please don't sorry, it's thank you, Moses, for sharing with us. Okay, thank you. So let's see, anyone will share with us anything? I'll give you guys more minutes. Thank you, Moses, for sharing with us. Does Onoja James, Mohammed, Rebecca, Abraham, Josephine, does everyone can share with us about how would you add value? Please let me know. I'll give you guys 3 more minutes and then we move to the next slide. Okay. Thank you guys for being so much interested on this class. It is really important for us to having you guys in here. Can you guys give me more ways to reach value? So just to give you guys more options of adding value to your product, you guys can have a different way of packing it. Let's say, for example, you have a really beautiful box, so you guys can pack your product. This can be a differentiator. For example, I have this box in here. For example, look at it. If you guys can see, this is a really beautiful handmade box. And inside of it, I've bought a candy that when we open in here, we have the candy inside of it. Okay. So this is a beautiful way of give to our product a differentiator and add value to it. Okay, so having a different way of packing, we will add value to our product. Okay, the client can even use this way of this package to store anything. For example, I've bought a candy on it, but I used to store my rings. Okay, if you guys can see, I use this box to store my rings, my earrings. Okay, so it is really important to make different packages. For example, You guys can have a better service, just like Moses said. You guys can give them more information about your product. You guys can have a better design of it. You guys can have a better price. So the options are infinite. Okay. You guys just need to think how to talk about your differentiator. Okay. Rebecca is saying, how can I add value to my product is learning more about the product and equally promote it to make more sales. Exactly, Rebecca. Exactly like that. The most you know about your product, the most you are going to dominate it and dominate this speech to talk about the product, okay? To reach the client, to really make it fully understand what you're talking about. Okay, this is a really cool way to to improve your sales and to add value to your product. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Okay, we talked about our product, and now let's talk about my price. Okay, I know, guys, that you guys are really influenced by the dollar price, because sometimes if the dollar is really high, you guys will need to pay more for products, okay, for the importation of products, for the export of products, for example. So it is really important to know about it. How do I get into a sales price? Okay, how do I get into my price? Okay, so for that, you guys need to talk about fixed cost, variable cost, profit margin, and formulas. Okay, it is really important to know anything about it. I would like to talk at first the those two names in here. You guys can talk to me about fixed and variable costs. What are the difference between these two? These two. I would like to know if you guys can explain to me the difference between fixed costs and variable costs, please. Let me know if you guys already know something about it. Did you guys know anything about those nomenclatures? Please, it is really important to understand every nomenclature in here so we can really do their functions on the mentorship program. Okay, it is really important you guys get to know all nomenclatures, all the terms in here, so we can go deeper on it on the at the mentorship program. Okay, it is really important to understand this so we can get deeper at the mentorship program. Okay, can you guys share with me a little bit about fixed costs and variable costs? What the difference between those two? I'll give you guys some minutes. Okay, I'll wait to the minute 55. Okay, what do you guys understand about fixed costs and variable costs, please? And also, I'll always want to remember that you guys need to fill out all of those 5 cards on the GPF Nigeria Students portal. Nicole always sent the link of it on the WhatsApp group. So if you guys are having any trouble at filling out every card, please just talk with us. If you guys need any advice, if you guys doesn't know what to put in some item, what to write in some item, please let us know. We can help you guys. Okay? So what do you guys know about fixed costs and variable costs? I am going to talk about it later. So guys, what the difference between fixed costs and variable costs? Those are two important nomenclatures that you guys need to know to price your product correctly, okay? Because guys, if we start pricing our product in a wrong way, we will face some trouble while we are going to fix this this thing. Okay, if we make a wrong pricing, it is really really difficult to fix it, and our clients, and probably we will lose a lot of clients in this process. So it is really important to reach the real value, to reach a a great way to to reach a formula, okay, so we can always reach the right price. Can you guys share with me? I'm going to wait 3 more minutes. Then we start to understand about pricing. I know some of you guys are watching this class live and some of you don't. I know some of you are going to watch it recorded. Okay. Thank you, Josephine, for sharing with us. So Josephine just said about how how we can differentiate fixed and variable costs. So Josephine said fixed cost is constant and variable costs changes with production. Exactly, and it was really a really precision way how to talk about it. Okay, when you guys think about fixed costs, you are going to talk about constant costs, okay? Costs that won't change if you guys are selling or don't. For example, rent, okay? Rent is an example of fixed costs. For example, let's say we are in a month that we didn't make any sale. We couldn't sell even one item, but the 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 landlord is going to charge us about the rent. It doesn't matter if we have sold or don't, how much we sold this month. We need to pay the rent. Okay, so rent is a fixed cost, and variable cost changes with production. For example, let's say we are going to build a bakery, and we are out of flour. If we are out of flour, we can't make any breads, we can't make any cakes, we can make probably anything on our bakery. Okay, so it is really important to understand this full process of our sales. Okay, so thank you, Josephine, for sharing with us what you told about it. It is really important to know better about it. All right, guys. So right answer, perfect answer. Let's move to the next station here. So now, guys, we are going to talk about pricing. Okay, I know this can be really, really difficult in first try. Okay, but when we try the first time and the second time, the third time, we are going to understand it better. Okay, we are improving at any time we make a pricing. We are improving it to so we can reach a better way of of coming into this pricing. Okay, so let's understand. Sorry, guys. Let me take some water. Let's understand how do we get into the right price. So at first, let's talk about this nomenclature, which is called fixed costs. Okay, here we can call it FC. Okay, the fixed costs, guys, are called in our methodology as the big villain. Okay, because these are all the costs that we need to pay monthly, regardless of the business results. Expenses such as rent, phone, water, electricity, employees, and etc. Okay, it is really important to understand how much we are going to spend monthly so we can have any surprises. Okay, it is really important to pay those bills every month without exceptions. Okay, it is really important to pay those bills so we can't have any trouble at the end of the month. Okay, so fixed costs are the big villain because we need to pay them regardless of whether we have sold a lot or a little in the month. We can defeat this villain by planning and financial organization. Okay, it is really important to have this financial organization and the right planning. Okay, we need to plan, we need to have this organization because if we don't, we can probably broke. Okay, so in here you guys can see the fixed costs are the big villain. Okay, so if you guys have any trouble at knowing anything about it, about how to manage this planning, this financial organization, we are going to do it and we are going to perform this those operations on the mentorship program. Okay, so if you guys are facing any trouble at organization, please let me know at the mentorship program so we can reach together this goal. Okay, so let's move on. So our DNA by necessity, okay, when we're talking about by necessity, we are talking about our methodology we teach you guys in here, okay, which is registered at our CEO name, okay. So our DNA by necessity says it out of necessity. We can include personal costs like owner's salary, for example, in the line of the fixed business costs. Because, guys, I know some of you work a lot, pay the establishment bills, but sometimes you guys doesn't have even a salary, okay, which we call in here prolabor. Okay, we can call it prolabor, which is a word in Latin that means for the work. Okay, it means for the work, which means salary. Okay, we can call it prolabor. Okay, so in here, we have the entrepreneur fixed costs, okay? Some of you will have a higher number in here, and some of you will have a lower cost, okay? It depends on your way of life, okay? If you spend too much, if you are a more simple people. Me, for example, I am a person who doesn't spend too much. I am a very simple person. I doesn't like to have too much luxury, for example. I'm always searching for being the most simple as possible. Okay. So in this example, sorry guys. Sometimes it happens. in this example, we have the entrepreneur's fixed costs. Okay, so we have in food. I'll say in here, guys, the value in dollars. Okay, I know you guys use nairas, but naira probably you guys will use a bigger number. Okay, so so in here we are going to talk in in dollars. Okay, so let's say the entrepreneur costs are $600 in food, $50 in water bills, $50 in electricity bills, $50 in internet bills, and extra $600 for eating something, for spend some time with family. Okay, it is really important to have this time too. Okay, it is really important to have this free time. Okay, so we have this $600 extras, and in total we have $1,350 of entrepreneur costs. Okay, so we will add this $1,350 as owner's salary. Okay, and this is going to be a fixed cost too. Okay, we need to remember, guys, this is a really important information. Okay, I always like to give some attention to this point. We need to put a owner salary as a fixed cost. Okay, let's say you have a employee. You won't be paying him this month, so you need to see yourself as a employee. Okay, you need to have a salary. If you are not having a salary, something is going wrong, and you need to review every step we saw earlier. Okay, so you need to have a salary, you need to have a prolapor. So at fixed costs of the business, remember to always separate the entrepreneur costs and the business costs. Okay, you guys need to see the business as other person. Okay, let's say there are two persons. You guys have the Kevin, and you guys have the business Kevin. Okay, you guys need to start to see yourselves a as a employee too. Okay, so at the fixed cost of the business, we have the owner's salary, which is $1,315. We have rent, which is $500. We have electricity, which are $50. We have water, which is $50. We have internet, which is $50 too. We have maintenance and depreciation of our machines, of our product, for example. We have $200. Okay, so in total, we are going to pay in bills $2,200. Remembering you guys that this is only an example. Sometimes you guys will spend more, and sometimes you guys will spend less than that to products. Okay? Every kind of business will have a different number in here, and you guys doesn't need to be scared. It is only important for doing this to know how much you guys will need to sell in a month to pay every single one of those bills. Okay, let me see if every one of you is talking on the chat. No, no one is saying anything. So let's move on. Okay, so we already talked about the fixed costs. Let's talk about the variable costs, which we call in here VC. Okay, so the variable cost is how much it costs me to produce and deliver my product or service. Expenses such as raw materials, packaging, transportation, and commissions. It varies significantly depending on the quantity of items I will deliver. Okay, so let's say if my business sell and deliver three homemade breads, I will spend a X amount. If it if it is 300 homemade breads, the value of X will be really much higher. Okay, so how much does it cost me to make and sell one homemade bread? Okay, so we get at this point, guys, when we talk about our production. Okay, it is really important to know that if I'm going to make 30 breads, I'm going to spend a little bit. And if we're going to make 300 home beds, I'm going to have a much higher number in here. So we need to know how much we are spending to make only one. Okay, so how do I get into that? Okay, we will need to divide this production, and we will need to know how much we are spending on raw materials, on packaging, on transportation, so we can sell it from the from the right price. Okay, I know this sometimes feels difficult, but it is don't. Okay, let's understand how does it works. So in here we have the variable cost of making a homemade bread. Okay, so let's calculate the unit variable cost of one homemade bread. This recipe yields 10 loaves. Okay, so to calculate the unit variable cost of one homemade bread, we need the following that data. Then we need to know the total costs of the ingredients and materials we use to make the recipe that yields 10 loaves. And then we will reach the total quantity of loaves produced with this recipe. Okay, so let's consider a simplified example. Okay, so first, let's suppose the ingredients for the recipe to make 10 homemade bread loaves cost $20 in totals. So if the recipe yields 10 loaves, we need the total variable cost, which is 20 for 10 loaves. Okay, so we are going to divide those $20 for 10. Okay, so to calculate the unit variable cost of one homemade bread, we will divide the total variable cost by the number of loaves produced. At the first step, we need to get the unit variable cost. We need to note that the unit variable cost is equal to the total variable costs divided by the number of loaves produced. Okay. The fifth step is to note that the unit variable cost is equal to the number of loaves produced. So the total variable cost, therefore, is units equal to 20 divided by 10. So we get into $2 units. Okay. So we know, guys, that to produce 1 unit of homemade bread, we are going to spend $2. Okay. Because if we spend $20 for making 10 loaves, if we take the $20, which is the total, divided by 10, we will get the amount of 1 unit, which is $2. Could you guys get it? Please let me know if you guys could get this, because this is a really difficult thing to learn. Okay, and if you guys are having any trouble at pricing, this is really difficult to understand before. Okay? So to learn how to fraction portions, it is really important to use this formula. Okay? We will take the price times usage, and then we divide it by quantity. For example, let's say we are going to use milk on our recipe, okay? And the price of one milk, one, the price of 1 liter milk, we are going to pay $4. We we only use 200 and 215 ml of it. Okay, so the quantity is, in total is 1000 ml. Okay, so we are going to divide this. We have $4 of milk times 215. We make this count, and then we divide it by 1000, which is the amount in total, and we get $1 of milk in this recipe. Okay, let's say the quantity of sugar, let's say we pay in sugar $4 and we only use 15 grams. Okay, so the quantity in total of sugar is 1000 grams. Okay, so we will take for sugar $4 times 15, and then we divide that for 1002, and we will reach 20 cents of dollar. Okay, so in a portion of 215 ml, we are going to spend $1 per portion of milk and 20 cents of sugar. Okay, that's why really important always to know how much do you use in every recipe. It is really important to wave up everything you guys will use as a recipe, so you guys can't have any surprises. Okay, could you guys get it? Please let me know if you don't, because this is a really difficult content. Okay, and if you guys haven't understand, please let me know. So we need to divide and know how much we are going to spend. Okay, so do you guys have any doubts? Do you guys have any questions to make for me? I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to talk about it, because soon we are going to enter our pause. Okay, we have 15 minutes to enter our pause. Then we come back in 20 minutes. Okay, remember we always make a pause of 20 minutes so you guys can go to the bathroom, so you guys can take some water, for example. So if you guys need anything, please let us know. Are you guys understanding? Because this is a really difficult, and if you guys are don't, please let me know so I come back a few slides and make this explanation again. But also I want to remember you guys that this class is recorded and it will be available for 90 days in the GPF Nigeria Students Portal. Okay, is, if I am mistake, it is the third item on this site. Yes. At first, we have a welcome. The second is the entrepreneurial journey. And the third item is the classroom, where you guys can have the link of every recorded class so you guys can watch it later and understand more about this content. Okay, so if you guys are facing any trouble at pricing, you guys can enter the site and watch this class again. Okay, so are you guys understanding? Are you guys facing any trouble at costs? Does someone already use this type of pricing? Please let me know. And if you guys use other type of pricing, please let me know too. It is really important to know those cultural differences, okay? Because in Brazil, we will price in a way, and in Nigeria, probably we could have another way of pricing. Please let us know. So no one have any doubt. Please, this is the time to manifestate yourselves. Okay, this is the time to manifest yourself, please. So let's talk a little bit about the margin of contribution. Okay, I'm going to take this last slide till we come back to our class till we go to our pause. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the margin of contribution. Okay, so the margin of contribution is the amount that each unit sold contributes towards covering the fixed costs of the company and generating profit. It is calculated as the difference between the selling price and the variable costs. Okay, so how do I calculate the margin of contribution? Okay, so let's say we are going to calculate the margin of contribution of a glass of juice. Okay, so to calculate the margin of contribution for a glass of juice, follow these steps. First, you need to determine the selling price, the PV, we call on this formula. This is the price you charge for the juice. Let's assume you sell each glass of juice for 500 naira. Okay? Calculate the variable costs of CV of every one of this one of those juice. Okay, so these are the costs directly associated with producing each glass of juice, such as fruits, cups, sugar, and etc. Okay, so suppose the total cost of fruits and other materials per glass is 2000 naira. Okay, so to calculate the margin of contribution, which we call MC, we need to subtract the value costs from the selling price times the the margin of contribution, okay, which is equal to the point of to which is equal to the selling price minus the 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 variable costs. Okay, so MEC is equal to PV minus CV. So MEC is equal 500 nairas minus 200 nairas. So we get into 300 nairas. Okay, you guys only need to take how much do you charge your clients, how much is the price of the product, minus the costs of its production. Okay, so let's say you are selling this juice for 500 nairas. You are going to subtract it by the value you spent to make this juice. Okay, so we are going to make 500 minus 200, and you get the value of this margin of contribution of each glass of juice. Okay, so when you sell a product, you guys need to know that you guys aren't earning the full value of this sell. Okay, because if you guys are selling this cup of juice, okay, by, for example, 500 nairas, you guys will need to take these 500 nairas and divide into 200 to pay the bills and 300 to have a profit on the business. Okay, could you guys get it? I know this can be really difficult to understand. Okay, and also, I want to remember you guys that I know that some of you will watch this class live here with us, talking, commenting, and some of you are going to watch it later, the recorded class. Okay, so if you guys are facing any trouble, if you guys have any doubts, I'm saying this for people who is going to watch it later. Okay, you guys can call me on the WhatsApp. You guys can reach me on the WhatsApp. I'm also in the WhatsApp group. You guys can note also your doubts and take it with me the mentorship program that we are going to work together and learn more about it. Okay, we are going to go deeper on those contents. We are going to put those ideas out of paper. We are going to take it out of the ground. Okay, it is really important to start to doing those exercises so we can get better at doing that. Okay, so do you guys are having any trouble doing that? Do you guys already use this technique? Do you guys use other techniques? Please let me know. I'll give you guys some minutes to talking about it. So I'll just explain again because I know this is a really difficult thing to understand. Okay, so the margin of contribution is the amount that each unit sold contributes towards covering the fixed costs of the company and generating profit. It is calculated as the difference between the selling price and the variable cost. Okay, this is a really cool information to have in mind, to think about it, and to dominate. Okay, when we come back from our pause, we are going to talk about the break-even point, okay, which is another concept, another nomenclature, which is really important to understand and to honor in our business. Okay, it's really important to honor those concepts, to really follow those steps and use those those strategies to reach whatever we need. Okay, So what you guys are finding about this class, please let us know too. It is really important to have your guys' opinion, to know what you guys are enjoying, what you guys are don't. So we are entering our pause in 5 minutes. Okay. Please let us know if you guys are having any doubts, if you guys have any questions, please use our WhatsApp group as a communication channel. If you guys are not on the WhatsApp group too, let us know so Nicole can send you guys the invite of it. Please let us know. We are entering our pause in 4 to 3 minutes. Okay. So if you guys have any doubts, any questions, please. Does someone have any doubts? Please let us know. I just want to take this moment to remember you guys. Okay, you guys need to fill those 5 cards online on the GPF Nigeria Students Portal. At the end of this class, I'm going to show you guys how to fill the third step of it too. Okay. On every class we are going to have in here. At the end of the class, I'm going to teach you guys how to fill it so you guys doesn't have any surprises. Okay. And if you guys are facing any trouble entering those cards, links, Nicole always send the link at the WhatsApp group. So please use our WhatsApp group as a message channel, as a communication channel. It is really important to you to have this communication, to talk about it, to know what's going wrong, what's going well. This is really, really important for us. All right, guys. So whatever you guys need, just let us know, please. So we are entering our pause in 10 seconds. Okay. So bye for now, and we see each other soon. Okay. See you guys later. See you guys in 20 minutes. We are coming back to our pause. Bye bye, guys. See you soon.
go now. Run. No, I won't leave you here. We can run together. Listen, if we run together, they will shoot us from behind. We both die. So, what's what you here? They will kill you. No, don't worry about me. I will help them. I want you to promise me to survive, to take this message for our country.
Hello everyone, welcome back on our pause. I'll give you guys some minutes for joining the class. I know some of you need some time. Sometimes we face some connection problems. So I'll give you guys 5 minutes and then we can start with our class, okay? Are you guys enjoying it? Could you guys get it? Everything I said? Please, if you don't, let me know right here on the YouTube chat or use the communication channel of WhatsApp. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys heard, but a truck just passed by over my house and it was really loud. Sorry if you guys could hear it. I'm going to wait for more minutes, okay? So everyone can join, everyone can take your seats. Have you guys stretched your legs? I went out for a walk. I like to have a little walk because I think it makes really well for me. So I'm waiting for more 3 minutes. Do you have anything to say? Are you enjoying this class? Please let us know what you guys are enjoying. If you guys aren't, let us know too, please, so we can improve. Everyone always needs to improve. Okay, so this is really important. I'll give you guys some minutes so we can have the most people as possible in here. It is really important for us to have the most people as possible in here watching the class, commenting, talking with us. The most you guys participate, the better. Okay? So I'll give you guys 2 more minutes and then we start to talk about the break-even point. We are going to talk about the break-even point. What is this concept about? I'm waiting for 1 more minute for people to join. Then we can start with our content. All right? And please let us know if you guys are facing any trouble uh, filling out every card, any card. If you guys are having any trouble, please let us know. Okay? Let's see. So let's go back with our content. wait for 20 more seconds so we can reach the minute 115 and we can come back. Great. So let's come back with our class. Take your seats, take your water, and let's come back with our content. So now we are going to talk about another concept we call break-even point. Okay. So what is the break-even point? The break-even point is the sales volume required to cover all fixed costs of the company. In other words, it's when total revenue equals total costs, resulting in neither profit or nor loss. Okay? So, how do we calculate the break-even point? To calculate the break-even point in units, the number of glasses of juice, following the last example, follow these steps. Determine the fixed costs. Okay, so these are costs that do not vary with the quantity produced, such as rent, salaries, electricity, etc. So let's assume your monthly fixed costs are 115,000 naira. Okay, so let's say you are spending 115,000 naira. Okay, so to calculate the break-even point in units, which we are going to call BE, okay, in this formula, we need to divide the fixed costs by the margin of contribution, okay? Do you guys remember the last example we gave in that up there? So the margin of contribution, it was 300 naira, okay? So we are going to divide 100,000 naira by 300, okay? And we are going to reach the number of 500 glasses of juice per month to reach the break-even point. Okay, could you guys get it? The break-even point is like we call here in Brazil, where we come into zero and zero. We call it like that in Brazil, but it's when we reach the equal value uh, of sales is the equal value uh, of we spend monthly. Okay, and it is really important to understand how much we need to sell monthly to get these bills paid. Let's say we are going to work 6 times a week. Okay, that's why it's so important to know how much we are going to spend. Let's say we are going to work 6 times a week and we are going to take one day off. Okay, we need a day off. Okay, this is really important. So let's say we are going to work 24 times a month. Okay, 24 days. Let's divide 500 sales we need to make. Okay, we need to make 500 sales. So let's divide it by 24. So if we need to sell 500 500 glasses, that's say we need to sell between 20 and 21 glasses per day. Okay, so it is really important we can establish this goal as a daily goal. Okay, so our daily goal is to reach 20 to 21 sales by day. Okay, as you can see on this account, we need to sell almost 21 glasses of juice every day to reach this break-even point. Okay, I know, guys, it can be scary. Oh my god, I need to make 20 sales. But if you are selling juice, probably you can make 20 sales really, really fast, really fast. Let's say a family come into your store and they ask for juice. they probably will spend they probably will buy like 4 units. Let's say it's a family of a woman, a man, and 2 kids. They are going to buy four units of juice. So if you are going to sell to 5 families like that, you already beat your your daily goal. Okay, so this is really important to know how much I need to sell every day to pay my bills. Okay, and then when we reach the sale number 501, we start to talk about having a profit. Okay, so it is really important, guys, to know how much we need to sell monthly so we can know how much we need to sell daily. Okay, could you guys get it? Please let me know if you don't. Okay, but it is really important to know how much we need to sell monthly, to know, to divide it by the days we are going to work, and know how much we need to sell monthly. Okay, let's say we are going to work every day, we won't take a day off, so we divide 500 divide by 13. We need to sell 16 to 17 glasses of juice. Okay, so it is really really important, guys, to understand how much we need to sell daily so we can reach a uh, so we can reach those goals, and we can make strategies about how many people do I need to talk to make those 20 sales. Let's say we need to talk to 1,000 people to make 20 sales. Then we will try to make a strategy so we can reach those 1,000 people. That's why it's really important to understand this nomenclature of break-even point. Okay, so let's move on and let's talk about summary and application of the selling price. Okay, so let's say we charge 500 naira per cup of juice as variable costs. Okay, so we have variable costs of 200 nairas per cup, and we have the contribution margin of 300 naira per cup. Okay, and we have the fixed costs of 100 and 115,000 naira per month break-even point. Okay, so we need to sell 500 cups of juice per month. Okay, so to price your juice and ensure that the sustainability of your business, you need to calculate the contribution margin. Ensure that the selling price covers the variable costs and contributes to fixed costs and profit. Determine the break-even point. So know how many cups you need to sell to cover all fixed costs, and you need to monitor your sales. Okay, if you are selling below the break-even point, you are operating at a loss. Above the break-even point, you are making a profit. Okay, we are always looking to be above the break-even point. We need to reach or to get above it. If we are operating in if you are operating in a loss, this is a great problem. Okay, so by understanding these concepts, you can make informed decisions about the selling price and sales strategies to ensure the sustainability and growth of your business. Okay, guys? So this is going to establish how much you guys will need to sell monthly, to sell daily, and this make it become really easier to think on strategies to get into those goals. Okay, it is really important to understand how much we can sell per day, how much we can sell in a week. We need to understand that there are days that we are going to sell most than others. I don't know how is the behavior of the customers in Nigeria, but here in Brazil, for example, we have more sales at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because are days that people usually go to a free time with their family. They spend time with their girlfriends, with their boyfriends. So it's when people are going to live for fun. Okay, so you really need to make your decisions, your strategies of sales based on your customers' behavior. Okay, so if your customers like to buy more juice on the weekend, like I just said, at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you will need to make a bigger effort on those days so you can reach your goals, your monthly goals, and your weekly goals, and your daily goals. Okay? Sometimes you will need to make less sales in the week. Okay? Let's say you only will sell like five juices in the week, five juices on the Monday, at the Monday, five juices at Thursday, Wednesday, and just like that. Okay. But when you come into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, let's say you are making 16, 16 sales. So one can cover one day can one great day can cover probably one or 1, 2, or 3 days that we haven't sell so much. Okay, so you don't have to worry about selling too much every day. You only need to focus on on those days that your clients are going to buy the most. It is really important to understand which day of the week my clients, my customers like to buy the most. Okay, and understanding this behavior, we can understand what day of the week we need to work more and what day of the week we can even take to to have a rest. Okay, it is really important to have a rest, to to have this care to yourselves. Okay, so let's go on here. So let's talk a little bit now about the research of the competitors. Okay, so why do we need to know about our competition? It is essential to understand our competition in order to position ourselves in the market, price correctly, and develop a marketing strategy. Okay, why is there so much important to get to know your competitors? Let's say I'm selling juice for 500 nairas and my competitors are selling juice by 1000 naira. What you guys are going to think is going to happen? So there are numerous options about what will happen, but we have two principles. Okay, the first one is that people are going to think that your competitor's juice it's better than yours. Okay, they are charging more, so their juice probably will have like fresh fruits, they will have a better quality water, they probably will have a different experience way of selling this juice. So otherwise they will be thinking uh, that the competitor products is better than yours. And the other one, it's that people could buy more for you. They will buy more juices from you because you can charge them a lower price. Okay, so it is really important it's really important, sorry, it is really important to understand that. Okay, because when you have a cheaper product, you probably will have a a great a great flow of sales. Okay, and if you have a higher price, you probably will have less sales, but one sale will compensate like two or three of your competitors if your competitors are charging less than you. Okay? And when we talk about that, we are talking about how to position yourselves in the market. Let's say you think, oh, I'm going to sell at a cheaper price, so I can I can sell to more people and to make more sales. And you are going to win in a great flow of products. Okay. But when we think about selling expensive products, we are thinking on selling a better quality products. Okay. And also that can talk about where we are going to sell it. Let's say we are going to open a store which sells juice in a village, okay, where people are more poor, okay? So if I charge too much on those people, if I have a really expensive product, I probably won't make any sale. So if I have a cheaper juice, I will make more sales because of the geographic situation, because I'm selling on a village. So let's say I'm going to sell on a biggest city. Okay, I'm going to sell on a big city. If you're going to sell on a big city, we can charge more because probably people will have a better lifestyle. People will have more money. So we are going to deal with richer people. So it is really important to understand who we are dealing with. Okay, I'm dealing with richer people or poor people, and there's no problem, okay guys, selling to rich or poor people, but we need to understand that we are going to have different ways of thinking when we are thinking on different types of target. Okay, just like we said on the last class. Okay, it is really important to understand who is your target audience. And my target audience is rich people, or my target audience is poor people. Because when we are thinking on both, we need to think in lower our price or make it higher. Okay, this is really really important to think. Okay guys, we need to choose a strategy. We need to understand what is happening so we can have the better speech as possible. Okay, let's move on in here. So how can we make, okay, this this research when we are talking about the competition? Okay, so we are going to take the competitor. Okay, so here we will name the competitor. Okay, we are going to name the product or service. We are going to see how much they charge, or how much is the price of this product. What is about the quality of this product? Okay, what about the market share? Okay, it's important to understand the market share. What are the strengths of this brand? Okay, and what are the weaknesses of those brands? Okay, it is really important to understand what differentiates ourselves from our competitors. Okay, so let's say you are going to sell a juice, but you are making natural juice. Okay, and let's say there is a competitor who charges really less than you. Okay, they have a really low price, but they didn't have a really good quality. Okay, so we are going to make a list and we are going to note every single one of these conceptions. Okay, so let's take the competitor A for example. So the competitor A also sells juice. They charge people for 415 nairas. Okay, they have a high quality juice and they have a market share of 300%. Okay. Their strengths is that they have a high quality juice and they have a strong brand. Okay. And their weaknesses is that they have a higher price. Okay. So we know how this competitor will position itself on the market. Okay. Then we are going to talk about the competitor B. Okay, so the competitor B also sells juice. The price is 400 naira. Okay, they have the medium quality. They have a market share of 25%. They have the strength of being a competitive pricing because they have a actually good juice, but they charge not so much as the competitor A. So their strengths are the competitive pricing, and the weaknesses is the average quality. They are not too good, but also they are not too bad too. Okay. So let's talk about the competitor C. The competitor C is a not so good quality juice. Okay. So the competitor C, they sell juice too. They sell at the price of 315 naira. They have a low quality of juice. They have a market share of 20%. They have a low price and wide distribution as a strength, and they have a lower quality are their weaknesses. Okay, and at least at last but not less important, we are going to make the analysis of our company too. So our company also sells juice. We charge the price of 500 naira. Okay, we have the high quality too. We doesn't have a market share. We have a high quality and unique recipe. That's why we charge most than all of the others competitors because we have a unique recipe. Let's say we mix some fruits so we can reach a better flavor. Let's say we are going to use a we can make a juice using cucumber and coconut, for example. But the competitor A also sells a a juice like that, but we have the differentiator that we add a coconut water, making this a unique recipe, a really fresh recipe, so we can reach other types of clients. Every one of those brands, guys, will have their strength and their weakness. Okay, the competitor C, they charge less, they have a lower price, but they are selling to a poor people, to a more poor target audience. The competitor A and you are going to sell to a high quality members of society. Okay, and the competitors B are going to sell at a medium quality of people. Okay, could you guys understand it? It is really important to understand the difference between the between your clients and people who buys from other brands who sells the same as you. Okay, this is really important so you guys can have a better position at the market. Okay, let's go to the next one. So let's talk a little bit now about the business location versus the benefit of having a business location. Okay. So the location, guys, we are going to talk about how does the location of my business impact my employees, suppliers, and customers? Is it worth of investing in a better location? Sometimes it is, guys, but sometimes it don't. Remember when I said it for you on the last class that sometimes the clients will like to buy it online. There are some kinds of, of business where people doesn't like to buy in person. So the location won't be important. Okay? If I'm going to sell online, I just I just have to pack the product and then send to the people in in the mail. Okay? So sometimes it won't be important and sometimes it will be. Okay? So it is really important to use this matrix. Okay, let's talk about this matrix. So this matrix helps in evaluating the benefits and the drawbacks of different business locations for employees, suppliers, and customers. Okay, so let's talk about these variations. Okay, so let's talk about the employees. If I have a low quality location, it will be I will have a low morale, a high turnover, and the difficult to attract talents. Because let's say I doesn't have a good location, so great sailors, great people who sells the most will like to work with better conditions. Okay, so I need to give to my sales agents, I need to give them a better condition of work. Okay, so when I have a low quality location, I probably will have a low morale with my employees. I will have a high turnover of employees, and I will have the difficulty to attract new talents. Okay, when I talk about a medium quality location, I will have a moderate morale with my employees. I will have a moderate turnover with my employees. They probably will only leave my my establishment to get to another who have a really big difference in the quality. Okay, so I will have a moderate turnover and will be easier to attract talents. Okay, than the low quality. It will be easier. And also we have a high quality location. Okay, so when I have a high quality location, we are talking about having a high morale with our employees. We will have a low turnover. Okay, and it will be easy to attract and retain top talent. Okay, so we will have the top sales agents as possible. Okay, and let's talk now about the suppliers. So when I have a low quality location, let's say I have a really difficult access to my location. Okay, so it will be a high transportation cost because we are too far from the commercial centers. Okay, we are really far from downtown, so we will have a high transportation costs, and also it will be unreliable for delivery sometimes. Okay, so it will be unreliable for delivery times. Okay, when we talk about a medium quality location, we will be talking about a moderate transportation costs and more reliable delivery times. Okay, so when we have a medium quality location, it will be easier for the transportation to come into our houses, and also it will be more reliable to deliver times. Okay, when we talk about the high quality location, we will be talking about low transportation costs and reliable delivery times. Okay, so it will be faster to deliver, and we will have a low transportation costs because of the easily access we will have to our suppliers. Okay, guys, and it is really important to remember that this will make a really big difference when we are going to talk about about how much can we charge. Okay, if we have a high cost of transportation, we will need to charge more from our clients, and when we have a low transportation costs, it will be easier for us to reach our clients. Okay, to reach our customers. And the last one, but not less important, how much it is important to our customers about our locations. Okay, what are the benefits of having a great location? Okay, so if I have a low quality location, we probably will have a low foot traffic, so we will have less people passing by our store. We will have a limited customers base. So let's say we are located at a village. We will know every single one of our clients. We will probably not have any other clients, and we will have the same clients every day. Okay, so this can be a problem. Okay, and doing that, we probably will have a lower sales potential because we are going to talk to less people. Remember when I talked to you guys that we need to know how many people we need to talk a day to make a sale. If we work in a place who we can get into more people, this probably will be a limitation of ourselves, so we can't reach them. Okay? So when we talk about a medium quality location, we will have a moderate foot traffic. So we will have more people passing by our store. We will have a growing customers base, and we will have a moderate sales potential because let's say people will feel more secure to visit our store. We will have new clients passing by our store every day, and that will be better so we can sell most. Okay, and let's say we are going to have a high quality location. Okay, so when we are going to talk a a high food traffic, a high quality location, we will probably have a high food traffic. So we are going to have a really great flow of people walking by your store every day. This can make sales become more easier. Okay. We will have a high customers base, and we will have a higher rate of sales potential. Okay. So everything we are going to say in here that we are saying in here, we can take it as a rule. Okay, sometimes we are going to have exceptions. Okay, just like I said, let's say we are going to sell online. If you're going to sell online, it doesn't matter where I'm selling it. Okay, but when we are going to talk about a physical store, we need to understand where people are so we can talk to them, and we can reach our goals and reach people so we can sell to them. Okay, so it is really important to understand how much this is important for us. Okay, guys, and also guys, I just want to remember you that at the end of this class I'm going to show you guys how you guys can feel the third class card. Okay, I want to remember you guys that Nicole is going to send a the link on the WhatsApp group. Okay, it is really important to use our WhatsApp group as a channel to get information, to get some tips. Okay, guys. And if you guys need anything, any help, any aid, you guys only need to talk with us on the WhatsApp group. Okay? Or you guys can call me on my personal number too. I will be helping you guys. Okay? There's no problem. So could you guys get it about how much is important to have a better location? I think to open a physical store, the location is really, really important. And the location only will be important to online sales if you are going to need the to have a high transportation costs. Okay, the the only situation that having a low quality locations in a online store is the high transportation costs. Okay, but that can be easily found a way to 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 have a solution to that. Okay, you can guys can have a lot of situations that you can have a solution to it. Okay, so let me see. So now we are going to talk about the formula to get a profit margin. Okay, so the profit margin, guys, is calculated as the percentage of the selling price. So the formula to calculate the profit margin, it is profit divided by selling price times 100. Okay, so for a profit margin of 20% on the sale, the formula becomes profit equals selling price times 0.20. Okay, so let's have a example of calculation. Okay, so if the selling price is 500, okay, the profit will be 500 times 0 0.20 equal 100. Okay, which is equal 100. So therefore, the profit margin will be $100 for each unit sold at $500. Here they put dollars, but we were using nairas as an example. Okay, so it is really important to add this profit margin so we understand how much we are earning money, uh, and how much this business is being reliable. Okay, it is really important to understand this profit margin. Okay, and if you guys don't, there's no matter. Okay, there's no problem on that, but you guys need to start to understand it. Okay, and if you guys haven't understand it yet, you guys will have my help at the mentorship program. Okay, I will be helping every single one of you singular. So it is really important to note your doubts, to note your questions, and then use the mentorship program to reach your goals. Okay, so let's establish some goals, and we will work to get into those goals, and so we can have a better quality of life. Okay, I know every single one of you is in here to have a better quality of life. Okay, so it is really important, guys, for you to really participate every class, to note your doubts, to note the questions you guys want to make before to me. I know some of you. I always like to know. I always like to talk, that I know that some of you will watch us live, and some of you will watch us later on the recorded class. Okay, so it is really important for people who is going to watch us later to take the doubts out, to talk with us about your doubts and to question. Okay, let's say, Kevin, I haven't understand about the profit margin. Okay, so I'm going to talk with us. We are going to understand what you haven't understood, and we are going to understand what we need to do to reach the understand level, so you guys can make it together, it alone. Okay, it is really important for you guys to understand how to make it alone. Okay, we want you guys to fly alone. Okay, we want you guys to reach your goals alone, to always grow. Okay, we want you guys to grow, to understand, to become better and better entrepreneurs. Okay, we want you guys to open new franchises. We want you guys to open new businesses. Why don't we can have one, two, three business, since one doesn't mix with the flow of another. Okay, the important is that you guys can establish your life and have a personal satisfaction. Okay, it is really important to reach this satisfaction, to reach those goals, so you guys can have a better lifestyle. Okay, so let's see. Now I'm going to show you guys how to fill the third class card. Okay, so let's share the other guide with you. Let me see how it looks. It is fine. So in here, guys, you guys have the students portal. I've showed you guys it 3 times by now, but it is important, guys, to enter the students portal, Nigeria Youth site, the GPF Nigeria Students Portal. It is important to join it, to enter it. And in here, you guys have talking about the entrepreneurial journey, about the class WhatsApp group, and my resume. Okay, in here, you guys are going to have the teacher's resume to understand better about my work, about my experience in here. Okay, if you guys need to contact me, in here you guys will find my personal email. Okay, so you guys can email me at any time without any problem. And also you guys can contact me on my telephone number. Okay, you guys can call me on WhatsApp. Okay, in here we'll be talking a little bit about the entrepreneurial journey, how to join the group WhatsApp group. If you guys click in here, you guys will be joining our WhatsApp group. It is important to be in there, guys. In here, you guys will find the lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They will be recorded. They are being recorded. So if you guys want to visit again one of those themes, one of those contents, you guys can watch it later again, so you guys can fix it better on your minds. Okay, so everything you guys need, you guys will find here on the students portal. But if you guys still have any doubts, any questions, you guys can also use the WhatsApp group as a channel to talk with us and to take those questions to us. Okay, so let's fill out the third class together. I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to share. So when you guys open, you guys will see like that, Nigeria 2025 card 3. Okay, and in that we will have 11 questions. Okay, sometimes it will have words in Portuguese. It happens, okay? But if you guys have any trouble because of the translation or something like that, you guys can also call us, okay? There is no problem. So in here we are going to put your first name, okay? So my name is Kevin Melo da Silva. My name is Kevin Melo da Silva. I know you guys pronounce Kevin, but in Brazil é Kevin. It's Kevin. It's different. Kevin Melo da Silva. Próximo. In here you guys will put your email. Mine is Camelo. You guys can also talk with me in that email, okay? So if you guys want to email me, please text me in this email. There's no problem. So what's my main project? I'm a singer. Do you have manufacturing process? Describe the flow. So I talk to the show producer, then we fix an A to perform. I'll practice with the band, then I'll have the presentation of it. So in here, guys, you guys will need to make a research about you and your competitors. You guys need to take two competitors and your price. Okay. So in here, I'm going to talk about other singers. Okay. So my competitor A will be a really well established singer, and the B will be a amateur. Okay, so in here I'm going to say that my main product is show, show, show. I'm going to say perform. Okay, form, form, form. So sing, sing, sing. I'm going to put noble, low income, and me, middle, large. The first competitor has a large brand, a big brand. Okay, the competitor B has a small brand, and me, medium, because I'm already experienced. Okay, let's say strong brand, big, little, and medium. So this is really important. Okay, guys. Describe an advertising strategy for your product service. Online videos. Let's see. Just a second, guys. Let's say contacts. Yeah, let's do two. Online videos and contacts. Is it easy to access? Yes, I'm accessible. What the cost of transportation? Medium, because I doesn't live too far from the center of São Paulo, but I'm also doesn't live too too closer. Okay. 13 minutes, 40 minutes from the center of São Paulo. São Paulo is a really big city. São Paulo is bigger than a lot of countries, so it is important to understand that. So, what the last one question? Is your location important? No, it isn't. So I'm going to put detail. Where will my business be located? I'm going to say nowhere because it's a digital platform. It is a digital platform. Review the market survey and answer. Is it worth it paying for a good location? Yes, let's say I'm going to pay for being in a television program. Okay, so yes. And now we are going to click in send. Okay, and wait, there is something wrong in here. Oh, I forgot to put is your location important? Little. Oh, I didn't put about suppliers. Oh, yes, it is easy to access. What the cost of transportation, medium, and your location is important. Very. Client's location is easy to access? No, sometimes don't. What is the cost of transportation? Medium. Is your location important? Medium. Next, next, and send. Please wait. Thanks. Your field has been received. Okay? So if you guys are facing any trouble filling this or other cards, you guys can talk with us. Okay? It is important to talk with us to let us know if you aren't already on the WhatsApp group, at the WhatsApp group, please let us know. Talk to us. Contact Nicole, contact our partner in Nigeria. Please let us know, and so we can reach you and give you the invite for joining it. Okay. And I just want to remember you guys that it is really, really important for joining the the class. Okay, it is really important to join in the class. So to join in the WhatsApp group, sorry, it is really important to join the WhatsApp group so you guys can be participating of the mentorship program that is really when we will take your ideas and take it off the ground. Okay, I know some of you have great ideas. Some of you have already participated from other classes. Okay, and everything you guys need, you guys just need to talk with us. Okay, I'm available at any moment. So if you guys need anything, you guys can send me a email. You guys can send me a message on my personal WhatsApp. There's no problem. Okay. Even some of you have me on the Facebook already. because of the last year's class. You guys have found me on the Facebook and send me an invite. Um, and this is really cool. Okay, it is important to establish those connections to keep maintaining this contact. And even when the mentorship program is over, if you guys need anything, it's just call me on the WhatsApp. Just write me an email. I will be helping you guys the best way I can. Okay. So I'm going to take those last minutes of class to take any doubts, to take your questions, to answer your questions. Does anyone have a question? I'm going to wait a few minutes to see if you guys have any questions. Does anyone have any question, any doubt? Remembering that it is important to fill those five cards on the GPF Nigeria students portal. Okay. And if you guys need anything, if you guys have any trouble, if you guys found any glitch, so you guys can complete the the filling of the card, please contact us. We will be helping you guys. Okay. Well, no one have any doubt. So if you guys need anything, I'll ask you guys to talk with me on WhatsApp. Okay. And thank you guys for being participating of this third class. We are half the way through our first part of this course. Okay, the course of taking a business off the ground. Okay, so if you guys need anything, if you guys have any doubts, if you guys need to ask us anything, please use our communications channel. You guys can talk with me on email. You guys can talk with me on my personal number. You guys can talk with us on the WhatsApp group too. Okay? So bye bye guys. See you guys on tomorrow's class. Thank you everyone for being participating and see you guys at the next class. Bye bye guys and see you soon.